So when episode four of Idoly Pride, I remember what the manager, the basically the manager of the girls. I'm not talking about the head honcho of uh, of the manager who owns the company and stuff like that and stuff. And you guys got to remember that when they fill up an application out, like if they want to be on Hall Live or be an idol or something like that, or whatever they want to be, they have to make a commitment. They have to make a commitment. And if they really want to be an idol really so bad, they have to make sacrifices for themselves and for other things that they have to do. And they have to make those sacrifices. If they cannot make sacrifices, then they're not gonna be able to move on for whatsoever at all. And that's basically all I do. That's basically all I do now. And that's something that I think everybody should know. Like, because like let's say if you were to get a job, okay, and you agree to the terms and conditions of this job, so you get benefits from this job, you get benefits from that job, and stuff like that, and you get benefits for like all kinds of things. See, when I used to work over at Home Depot, which was a long time, which I lost my job, which I don't want to get into about that. Anyways, well, I don't actually I'll tell you guys. Um, I lost my job because I got laid off. They think I was not good enough or something like that and stuff like that and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't doing a very good job. I didn't get in trouble because I was talking to people or anything like that. I was just doing my job, just trying to you know do the better I can and stuff like that. So that they just laid me off, and that's just basically what they just did. They just say like, we don't need you anymore. You're not performing on your job and stuff like that. And the reason why I told them, I said I'm not performing that very well because my back is hurting me and stuff like that. So yeah, and that's the reason why and stuff. So yeah, when I was working for, like I said, when I was working for Home Depot back then, there was terms and conditions that you have to follow that you're following these terms and conditions for the job and stuff like that. You have to be on your tiptoe shape just to make sure you don't make any mistakes or anything like that. Basically, basically, basically from what I understand, that you have to do training. You have to do training, and yeah, you do get paid for training and stuff like that. It requires from all working jobs out there that requires training that you have to do. Sometimes the training can last for a month. Sometimes the training can last for 2 weeks. It really depends on the duration, like how you're able to do all this and stuff like that and stuff like that. To be honest with you, I did not enjoy the training all that much because I didn't know what I was doing. I had some people help me out and stuff like that, and learn the conditions and stuff like that and willing to accept all those other stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, and they also said that when you're working for Home Depot, you basically have your own stock. Like if you want to invest in a stock, you also get like your 401k also as well too, which is kind of awesome to have and stuff like that. And you put like some money aside to your 401k, and you use that 401k like for your last resort for your money and stuff like that. And I would imagine that these girls probably do have these some kind of similar benefits. But I don't know. I don't know if they really actually do have like this sort of called like 401k or something like that. But I would assume that they got like something out of this or something like that, and and stuff like that. Basically, with these idol girls or whatever you're playing in country music or rap or something like that, you have to give you 110%. You have to give it your all. There is no pressure for whatsoever at all. And whatever you're writing your songs or the company's writing your songs for you, sometimes companies do like to write the songs for the people and stuff like that. And sometimes they really actually don't. Sometimes they do practices like dancing and stuff like that with the other people also as well too. Maybe they have the lead singer, dance with other people that are dancing with the person and stuff like that. Let's say as for is like Britney Spears, okay? Britney Spears. She's a very popular singer. Her first debut album song was called her basic first song was called "Hit Me Baby One More Time." I was in love. I was in love with Britney Spears back then. I really was. She was the same. I think she was the same age as me. I think she was, or maybe she was a little older back then, or maybe I was younger back then. But anyways, yeah, I really love Britney Spears. Britney Spears was just she was one of my favorite singers of all time. I would listen to her like night and day, and I just didn't get bored of her at all. I had a little cassette tape, and I just listened to it, and I was listening to my cassette player, and just put the little tapes in, and because they used to have like little cassette tapes, from back then, from a long time ago, which they don't anymore, because they have CDs, because the CDs would cost more than the cassette tapes and stuff like that. And stuff like that. And like I said before, I was a big fan of Britney Spears. I really love Britney Spears, and I really did. I wanted to get like all of her albums and stuff like that. I wanted to like really, really bad, because the way that she sings her first debut song, "Hit Me Baby One More Time," that was a very good song. I love that song. And when I had a crush on Britney Spears. I really did. I did have a crush on her, but I do believe she's a lot older than me. And from what I do know, from what I do know, back in the past, she used to be in the Mickey Mouse Club, with Justin Timberlake and some other people. I think Christina Aguilera also spoke to it, and some of the Backstreet Boys or something like that. I'm not really 100% sure, but yeah, she's because if you guys don't know, I love the '90s. I love '90s music. I just don't care for the rest of the other stuff. I just don't care for. But I love the '90s music. '90s music I just love so much, because I just love it. Because back then, just to be honest with you, and you may disagree with me on this, back then there was no such thing as lip singing. There was no such thing as lip singing. They did not lip sing it back then. Back then, they they played it from straight from the heart. I don't know how to explain the music back then. It was just a different tone and shift and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Even the 2000s were pretty good also as well too. With Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and stuff like that, and some other and Hoobastank and stuff like that. Other bands stuff like that, Nickelback and country singers. I love country too. I love country too. I used to listen to like a whole bunch of country music back then from back then, because I was raised on country music. I was raised on pretty much a good variety of music and stuff like that. I used to watch like MTV and stuff like that. Seeing them dance, seeing them sing and stuff like that. And that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of time for them to in sync with themselves, to dance and sing at the same time. That can be a little bit difficult. That can be a little bit difficult. Now, some people will probably say maybe they're just lip singing during the concert. That could be possible. That could be possible, but I don't know. I don't know. But they do perform very well. Especially Britney Spears. Especially her father wants to be a control freak over her life, and just tell her she needs to do this, she needs to do that, and stuff like that. And now she's trying to fight this legal battle with her father and stuff like that. And stuff like that, taking control of her and stuff like that. But just as the same as with these idol groups and stuff like that, they're assigned to a manager. They have to obey that manager. They have to listen to what that manager says. And the manager would say like, yeah, we're going to add another cast member to the group, because that Katana was Kanako, whatever her name is. She wasn't really upset. She was kind of disappointed. Like, what's the whole purpose of like adding this new girl to the group? And because the reason why the reason why the manager did that, because there was like a missing piece of the puzzle in the group that they want to add and stuff like that. It seems to me she knew how to dance, and she knew how to sing and stuff like that. Basically, she was basically a very good singer, a very good dancer, and stuff like that. I'm also kind of curious about what's going to happen in the next episode. I think they're going to meet a different idol group and stuff like that they can train them a lot more better to make the performance more perfect and stuff like that. They have to be perfect. They have to perform very well to when they sing and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Because if they don't perform very well, they're not going to be successful. They're not going to be very successful going on the stage with a whole thousands of people basically watching it, yeah, stuff like that. And just to be honest with you, having a bigger group, it can be kind of a little difficult. It can be, but they have to make sure they time out their dancings, and they time out their songs perfect, just right. Just like the Love Live girls, the Love Live girls, they practice a whole lot too. And these girls, from off of the anime, these are girls who are really actually singing in anime also as well too, and also dancing and stuff like that. They do live concerts and stuff like that. Just like Hanasawa Miko. I mean, she's a very popular idol. She's a very popular idol. She's very very popular. She's one of my all time favorites, and she's definitely really as she is. And she loves to sing. She loves to perform with her fans like that. I don't know if she dances or not. I think she does. I'm not really so sure. I'm not really so sure. I think she just mainly just sings stuff like that. Especially Liz. Liz is basically a very good singer also well too. She's one of the most popular into affluence characters in the music industry in the music industry. She's very extremely popular and stuff like that. I would not imagine a world without Liz. Because Liz is just she's a beautiful young lady. She's very beautiful, and she performs every single day. She practices on her music and stuff like that. She always hits it very very hard, and practicing some of the music, that's what she's doing, and dancing and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But it's just like like K-pop. K-pop is very very popular, like Korean pop and stuff like that, and and stuff, and other music also as well too. Japanese music and stuff like that. Because I mean, you guys got to remember this. Uh, their music is a lot more different than our music. Okay, they have a different tone of music, and different tone of sounds and stuff like that. What they do with the music and stuff like that, and it helps them get into the rhythm. Once they feel that rhythm of that shape, that rhythm, that helps them to dance. That helps them to sing the verse of the song, so they can be in sync with one another. To be in sync with one another, and that they have to practice very hard. And I just remember watching Love Live, the very first season of Love Live, in Love Live School at a project where Honoka and her other two friends, that she was like that was the only three girls that started I think they're called the Mutes or something like that, or Aquaneaters. No, I don't think they're called Aquaneers. I don't know. I think they're called Mutes or something like that. I think so. I'm not really so sure. But anyways, uh, because when they performed out there or something like that, nobody didn't show up. Nobody didn't, and they didn't give up. Honoka did not want to quit. Honoka did not want to give up. She wants to pursue on her dream to become a very popular idol, and that's basically what she wants to do. And not just because of her, she wants to become a very popular idol for her school, and she wants to save her school from the depths of the school of closing down, because if they don't save the school, then yeah, their school is going to go bye bye and stuff like that. It's just and stuff, and because I would imagine like the pressure that Honoka was really actually feeling, that she had to put all this weight on her shoulders and just have all the rest of the other girls just help her out with this mission and stuff like that. But it just wasn't just Honoka was just doing this on her own. It was just the rest of the other girls, especially with Love Life Sunshine also well too, with Chaika. That's all that she wants to stay in her school also well too. That's basically what she wants to do and stuff like that. Because you can tell that they really want to do what they want to do, and they want to prove to something. That's what they want to do. They want to prove to something. They want to prove that they are the best in the world. They want to perform on that stage, on the Love Life stage. They want to be up there on that stage. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. And yeah, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't blame them one bit at all. I say, hey, go for it, and that's pretty much all I can pretty much can say. Go for it. Chase your dreams. Keep chasing your dreams. Keep fighting the good fight and stuff and stuff. So, yeah, I really do hope. I really do hope that these idol groups and idol pride will become very, very successful in this anime. I really do hope they really will. The story is very very fantastic, very fantastic story. It's one of the most anticipated animes. I just love to see. It just is just so good. I think this Idol anime is definitely a lot more better than all the rest of the Idol animes I've seen so far. I've seen so far and stuff like that. I'm not really sure it's gonna be just as good as the other School Live Idol group, because that was very good sharp, very good storyline. I thought that was one of the best seasons I've seen from out of the older Idol animes like Idol Master and Love Live, just like that. Because I mean, let's just not forget that Hodaka and Chaika are legends, are basically legends in the music industry, that they want to perform in front of thousands of people, and they took upon themselves to become idol appreciation for themselves. They want, and just like Chaika, she wanted to follow the footsteps of what the Hodaka and stuff like that. And the reason why she wants to, because she wants to perform very, very well, just like Hodaka. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why the manager is like stressing so much that he wants these girls to perform so very, very well. It's not just about competition. Maybe it may be just about competition. But yeah, but like I said before, once they sign that contract, it's done and set. It's done and set. So and they got to do their thing. They got to do whatever they got to do, and they got to dance, they got to sing, they got to practice, they gotta they gotta be in sync with one another. Because, like I said before, if they're not in sync with one another, then they're doomed to fail. Then they're doomed to fail, and and stuff like that. I wish these girls really a whole lot of good luck. I hope they really do very, very good. But that really has me kind of concerned. But they're also maybe in rumors that are speculating rumors that there's a very good possibility a new visual for Idol Pride anime. There could be a new visual for this anime. I hope there is going to be a season two. I'd love to see a season two of this anime. Now, just to be honest with you guys, I don't like Pride. I don't know if this is based on. I don't think it's based on a manga. I don't think it's based on a light novel or anything like that. It's just the anime original. But I think the anime original is really doing such a really good job, exploring the girls, each of their different feelings, and exploring different elements of these girls, like what they're saying and what they're doing and stuff like that. How can they work together? How can they find common ground to overcome these obstacles and work together as a group? That's what they got to do. Because if they falter, then they're not going to succeed. That's all I'm just saying. So yeah. But anyways, this episode was definitely very good, and definitely very good. I know I've been going on for 18 minutes long, something like that. I know this is a long review, but I just want to say some things. This is just that, I see a lot of different things in the music industry and stuff like that. It's just so easy to tell, like to learn what's really happening and stuff like that, and how can they improve on themselves to make themselves much more better to make themselves much more better. But yeah, I wish these girls really good luck. I hope they do win, but something tells me they may not win. They may and may not. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if that key visual is going to be upholded or not for season two. Probably is. Probably it's going to be season two. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, anyways, that's the anime review, going on 19 minutes long. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you, and all of you guys stay blessed. And I'll say what for all this craziness around the world. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget that notification bell also too. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless. And I love you guys. Take care. Bye.